Oh, that's generally the idea, but
Especially with Jumper here.
We smash it.
Smashy smash.
I mean, for fuck's sake. If
Smash.
I'd gotten that crit, that would have just been ridiculous.
That.
well, welcome to barbarians with high strength and two-handed weapons. And keep in mind
40
that
damage
you
at
were-
level
that you were
1.
not raised, that you were
That would
not
have been a
raised,
nice
and
crit.
You were not using power attack when you rolled that, which would be another like 10 damage.
You hurt things.
Quite.
But yeah,
Anyway.
this attack right here, if the crit
Okay,
went
so
through, that would have been
level
crazy.
up.
Yeah, over the
Oh, later. You got time.
you've got the week to think about.
Yeah,
it,
we
but,
don't need to worry about doing that right now.
Level 2 is kind of meh as far as
I
far
should
as
just
levels
take
go for the
one
most part.
level of sorcerer just for cantrips.
But on
I'll go
Thursday,
through that in the
level
second once
up
when we're done
Well-
here.
left. Skills.
I'll stay
Yeah, you've
back a
got-
little
you've got
after
new
everyone
level,
else
which is
leaves,
more
and I'll
HP,
go through our
you've got
characters.
new, more
and
around
the
conveyance
bios and
stuff.
such.
You'll have another set of skill points you can put in. You don't get a new feat, and you don't get a new attribute score at 2.
Okay.
But it's mostly just aligned to one of your classes.
Oh, I am on the road to being the perfect trap monkey.
And then Tibby's kind of working on a witch as a second character.
Yeah,
If we can't find anyone else.
if Imago doesn't want to play or is not able to make it during this time, so I'm going to be playing 2 characters, which will be fun.
Wait, what do you need to do?
I'm going to be making a witch as a second character, and I'm going to be playing 2
if we don't
characters.
find
If Imago doesn't want to play or we can't find anyone else.
Like, what's like I?
Try and get Scorch into this, because that'd be fun.
Well, I am not dropping a spellcaster on Scorch.
That's true.
And the big reason I'm not playing a spellcaster is I've played D&D since I was 8, and I have never played a full-on spellcaster.
Really? My first was a wizard. That was
I
fun.
am a very anti-magic person. I like mechanics, I like physical objects, I like physics, I like explanations, I like science. Magic is one of those things. I played a class that was a gunslinger archetype specifically made to stop spells from happening.
But what about Fireball? That's fun.
It was a third-party subtype, but it was from books, so one of my guys let me have it. It was called the Mechanist. There is one of your grit things is you can instantaneously shoot someone if they're casting a spell before they cast it.
Wow. That's kind of
It
powerful.
costs a grit. No, it costs 2
okay.
grit. It
Ooh,
costs 2
yeah,
grit
okay,
to do the
that's-
shot. But it's like the fucking super wizard comes up, and I'm just like,
Bam!
nope, bada. It doesn't like stop the attack. It just you shoot them so they take damage, so they have to make a concentration check. But fucking guns do decent damage. So that makes a concentration check hard.
Yeah.
It was a fun class to play. I like gunslingers.
Gunslingers are fun.
But yeah, I mean, this is more. I actually
I would
some
not-
advice online, and there was it was very much. If you guys continue to be an all-martial player, you will end up having problems.
Yeah, so if we can't
Like,
get
is
anyone
there a
else...
spot where we have to cast the spell or realize spells
Not
are
per se,
happening.
Just the combat is going to be very difficult without any level of crowd control.
Like, if I do build the witch, I'm going to be building, I believe it's called a dream catch or something. Dream
Is that the one where
something.
you can go into people's minds and give them buffs? 'Cause we had a- I
Buffs
had a look at that.
or I can make enemies fall asleep and then I can charm or whatever them and get them like freak the fuck out.
He infiltrates their dreams and does creepy shit.
I attack their mind.
If you want crowd control, I could cross class into alchemist, and then go bomb alchemist. Fucking love alchemist.
Yes.
Cause that's like the most magic I get towards magic is fucking alchemist, because it's the physicsy one.
Yep. Anyway. I just, I don't want you guys to end up getting stuck and get beat by something just because you don't have any way to deal with whatever's coming at you, because you're martial. Because the game expects you, to have at least one spellcaster, if not 2. the old wizard cleric. So it's balanced around that. So the fact that you guys are all martial makes some things a little more different.
Right.
Like, if you want, I could change my class just for the fact that the rogue doesn't seem too needed. Because I specifically made a rogue because I wanted to be like, I can open the doors and disable the traps for the party to advance and get them going places. But if it doesn't seem like it's a needed feature, I could throw like a different spin on a character.
I mean, it's ultimately up to you. I want you guys to play what's fun for the most part. I just, but at the same time, I don't want you guys to get, owned by mechanics because,
Yeah.
the game expects you to have, magical buffs or magical crowd control, and,
I found out how to be a trap monkey and an alchemist.
Ooh.
There's an alchemist
You can
subtype
definitely
called
do that.
Trap Breaker.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, so, will you apply,
Like, I could switch my character over to this, and it probably wouldn't be too crazy of a change.
Yeah. Well,
Because I probably would have to change out, like, some, I definitely need to buff my intelligence instead of other things.
what I'll say is take a look at that, and I'm going to start building a witch as well, and I'm going to try and talk to Imago. If Imago wants to play, we'll have him build a spellcaster of some type, and then it's either you becoming an alchemist or me having a second character as a witch. So we have a few plans now, so we'll just roll with that. So
We
just
can
during this
plan.
next week.
That's what we all want. And I don't mind like doing a bit of magic hand wavy, suddenly you're an alchemist or whatever. So
Well, I think I can find a way to throw it in there nice and easy, especially since this one is called Trap Breaker, and it's all about you disarm traps with your bombs. Yeah. And, like, I was talking about, like, yeah, I could just go get some explosives and brews and stuff, because I don't play a mutagen alchemist that often.
Yeah,
I play a bomb alchemist.
yeah. I'm just saying, you don't have to worry about, like...
I wasn't expecting this
we'll
this after to be taking so long.
Yeah, we're only level 2. It's
I'll
not like,
explain what our
We're
characters
still
are
getting
if
the campaign. That's not going to change much, especially
if we end sometime soon.
Ideas.
Ooh, I could be really crazy with my archetypes because this archetype only affects level 2, level 5, and level 6, and level 10. Let's see if there's anything that doesn't conflict with those levels, and I can do 2 archetypes at once.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I've done this with a rogue, and I made a rogue that could walk 10 feet, do sneak attack damage with d8s. That's the scout rogue plus the blade dancer, because the blade dancer gets d8s with daggers.
Wow.
With anything that's like a dagger, and scout rogue, it starts off at level 3. You can charge and do sneak attack damage, and it breaks things sometimes. Because I made a brawler that had 3 levels of rogue that was scout rogue, so I would charge into combat, and my first punch would just do sneak attack damage.
That's silly.
Yeah.
That is silly.
Anyway, but yeah, so you guys get to go figure out what a closet is, and then go, presumably, or do something with it.
Sounds good.
Or you can just head down and ignore the mayor and see how well done.
Ignore the mayor. Excuse me. Goodbye.
Yeah.
So how should
So
I?
this is the
apply
bio
the
for my
level?
character.
Is there anything that I need to do?
I'm playing a swashbuckler.
The level up.
Found the swashbuckler fun, so I was like, I'm gonna make a swashbuckler because why not?
The biggest thing is, the biggest things will be go to your classes tab and take the level up to 2, which will take care of a lot of the HP and stuff.
I had fun writing this bio.
Roll HP for you, or if it just automatically goes max.
Actually, it might be a bit better if I just start a new character, just because. Like, we could just totally be like, yeah, the rogue ran off with the platinum.
Yeah, we could do that.
And I could be like a I could be some alchemist working like, hey, heard you need a hand.
That's kind of how it's going to introduce the witch.
Alright.
Yeah.
So.
We're mercenaries.
Well,
I'm totally with this.
You've already been playing your rogue as like someone who's kind of shifty and just passing through. So like that would.
Well, that's my problem when I play rogues is I don't know how to get them like.
I know, right? I spent a lot of time on this character.
Rogue,
I was happy.
What's their influence?
It becomes the wow. You guys are I'm finding a lot more gold while I'm sticking with you guys. So I'm gonna keep on sticking with you guys.
So this is Zenith.
Dude, goblins
this
have
is
some
the
of
rogue.
the best class archetypes. They have one for gunslinger where they can ricochet their body across a room.
I can't let you be a goblin.
I understand why.
Yes.
Could be a kobold.
That one's not going to work.
He doesn't really have a whole much on his bio, but yeah, he's a catman, rogue, thief, something.
Nah, I'm joking. Kobold's in that like orc territory where
this
it's
is
like
our
a bit
barbarian,
uneasy and hard to like,
Kairos.
deal with.
Then again, you're a catman.
I am a catman, but a kobold is a completely different like situation where like if I was confused for a goblin, I'd be murdered.
Alright.
So so Jumper, it's mainly pop up your class level and then pop in your new skill ranks, and that's most of what you. Well, hold on.
I wonder what should I put my skill ranks into.
The same stuff you put in previously is never a bad idea, or any.
And then this is Fenzuman. This is the guy who had to leave for a little while ago. He is a elf.
Oh, okay. So you get
archer,
uncanny dodge,
hunter, or something. I can't remember exact class. I think it's just the normal ranger.
You can no longer be flat-footed. So you always get your dexterity bonus to AC unless you're like bound and chained or whatever. And then you get a rage power. So while you're raging, you activate an additional benefit. So just as a couple of examples, there's Fearless Rage, which makes you immune to Shaken and Frightened. Although that's 12th level. There is a lot of these are all level.
I can't
locked, but
remember what Kairos is here. Let me ask Jumper. Hey, Jumper. Just a quick side note. One of the guys who's in chat wanted to know what race and ethnicity your character is.
Half elf. Ethnicity. Let's see.
I don't think we went into that.
Yeah, ethnicity. If it was human, it would more ethnicity, but half elf. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, half elf.
So both Jumper, the younger sounding guy, he is a younger guy. Him and Killa, the guy who had to leave early. Both of them. This is their first D&D experience.
The rage powers are basically a bunch of different stuff you can do to, tie into.
Grey Cloud, the other guy who's talking a whole lot, that he's been playing. As he said a little while ago, he's been playing D&D for years. And then our DM, who's my brother, Lorberry, talking right now, he's played a bit more than I have, and this is his first real experience as a DM.
Like your body is regenerating itself a lot faster.
And then I've played for a couple years now. I've had one main campaign, and then just a few short,
if you're targeted by a spell,
short play-by-post campaigns, just usually a very short mission,
and so much
more than a campaign.
Simple, you do more damage or have a better attack roll or whatever.
So Grey Cloud's the only person that's been playing a whole lot of D&D.
I think it might be a gnome.
There's a large list, but it sounds like you're really wanting to switch. So
I'm not going to make the decision yet. I'm looking into it.
We have a week.
We have a week. You guys can think about it.
No, I just found this really cool. If you're, it's gnome alchemist called the Saboteur, and the Trap Breaker. The Trap Breaker is just like I can deal with traps and bombs and such. But this, I get a different discovery. I also get a chameleon mutagen, which makes it so like I get chameleon skin and I get a climb speed.
Yeah.
You know,
Fun.
but it's just a mutagen in the last 10 minutes. But what's really cool is the bombs that I can get, like a boar bomb. It if a boar bomb strikes a wall, gate, siege engine, or similar large, solid, and inanimate structure, it ignores half the target's hardness and deals 1 point of damage per saboteur level.
Wow.
If the boar bomb reduces an inanimate target to half its hit points or fewer, it blows a hole 5 feet wide and 5 feet deep in the target.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
That's a pretty big bomb.
It's a small bomb that makes a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ass strike. I gotta clock out, guys. So
Alright, have a good one.
I will see you guys probably Sunday afternoon. I'll try and poke my head in to help anyone who needs questions answered.
Are you guys gonna be around tomorrow?
I will probably not be. Tippy might.
Yeah, I might later in the day, but then both me and Laura are going to be out of town for.
We've got to leave at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, 5 in the morning on Saturday, and we'll be back midday Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go pass out. Good night.
Night.
See you, Jumper.
See you guys.
See you, Laura.
See you guys.
But yeah, okay. So if you are interested, again, the first 2 sessions that we had are on my YouTube page. I will give a early warning right now that the second session, I didn't realize that my mic, the gain on OBS was a bit higher than it normally was for some reason, and my mic was peaking for the first good while. I don't remember exactly when I realized that, but just a word of warning on the first bit of that session, the second session. But yeah, we are, as of right now, planning on doing this every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern and going for an hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours if we're feeling up to it. So yeah, if you want to join in, that'd be great fun. Please no spoilers, as none of us have gone through Rise of the Runelords, so don't really want to get anything spoiled. But yeah. So I'm going to sign out now, so I hope to see you next time. See ya.